You know, mega projects inside survival are really interesting. You know, you have to have a lot of groundwork in your base done to be able to get this going. Certainly a very interesting concept. And I'm really curious to see how this will end up, you know what I mean? My God, what's wrong with me? Everything is wrong with me. Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to Space Engineers, the game where I am always silly all the time. Okay, so last time we left off, we were building a basement where I'll keep all the dead bodies. But seriously, we're building a nanite basement for my build, you know, that I'm planning to start. And yes, I also have, oh wait, what? Okay, that's weird. Before I started playing there was oxygen, and now there's, no wait, no, what? Oh, okay, there's just weird oxygen gaps. We got no oxygen over here, oxygen here, and no oxygen here, oxygen no. Okay, it's just weird. Anyway, I started on the platform before I started to record. This is basically how big my build and repair field is. When I separated the three into three different segments, that's how big the radius is. The nanite control factory might be working. As you can see, I just got healed. That was the nanite control factory. Well, before I started recording, I was messing around with all sorts of things. Like, I noticed my my gold miner wasn't flying off, and that it was full. I figured I was full of gravel or something like that. So I built one box with nothing but gravel in it, you know, one large cargo container, dragged it right out over that way, and dropped it to explode it so that way it could vanish. And then my nanite repair factory started pinching it. I was like, oh, come on! So I had to drag it out even further just to get rid of all the gravel. The amount of effort you have to go through just to get rid of gravel, eh? So yeah, the nanite control factory might be working now. And oxygen is weird now too, so... Ugh. But yes, I can now start on the megaship. Although now that I look at it, you know, look at this. Big platform, medium platform, small platform. It's like I start working small and then I work my way up to the next size, and now I work my way up to the next size again. But yeah, this is basically my play area I have to play through for the build and repair. And yeah, I can't have my big ship any bigger than this. Although, I don't think I'll get this big, because if I did get this big, I'd probably start having system performance issues. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see how it goes either way. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, in the middle of the ship I'm working on, there's like a hangar bay that's big enough to store this thing in it? That'd be pretty cool. Just, you know, just land it in there and do your thing. It's like, okay. Huh, okay. So if I touch this thing and click the bug button on the bottom, then it resets the oxygen. So if I have dead spots in my base, just click the bug thingamajiggy in the machine and then it starts working. But now I have oxygen and she doesn't have to breathe like a crazy maniac anymore. Until I walk into another dead spot and start dying. Okay, so how are we going to do this thing? Oh wait, actually I forgot to put stuff in my inventory. Can't exactly build without, you know, stuff. Stuff is very important. You know what's weird? My base is building Xenu cores. I don't know why, but I had like 100 of them or so in production when I was checking earlier. Have they finished disassembling? It looks like it. But when I started disassembling, that was something like 500 or so of platinum. It's like, oh my god, that is so much. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like 4 times that. Maybe it was 2,000. I can't remember, but it was a crap ton of, you know, precious resources. I'm like, oh my god, could have used that for way better things. You know what I mean? Why exactly is there so many of them? Okay, I've retouched up the list so that way it wouldn't cause any problems. Yeah. Now I'm probably gonna have a huge queue in here. Yeah, here we go. Wait, what? Why would it be assembling them? I don't understand. Oh my god, as soon as I manually mess with the settings to try and get myself some more, or less, then it starts spamming them again. How does that work? Am I doing something terribly, terribly wrong that's causing them to build when I don't want them to build? How am I changing my settings in such a horribly terrible way that it forces them to build when I don't want them to build? Okay, it says it's a bug of Icy that to run a reset command. So let's see if this fixed it. I don't know if I had to keep these on it. I'll just run it both ways. No, we'll just do it like that then. Here we go. Stored items deleted. Also deleted item sublist special containers. Please hit recompile. Script stop. Okay. Check code. Okay, is that what I had to do? Whoa, 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 what's it done? It's broken? Maybe. I don't know. Ah. This is weird. I've never seen that before. Well, now my auto crafting is broken, so yeah. It's like I try to fix a problem and it's no longer working. Oh wait, it's got xenocores in there now. It just doesn't know what it's doing? I don't know. Either way, supposedly... So I told it to build 100 computers, it says 0. Either way, it says supposedly the problem is that when you have when you start having things in your assemblers, your auto crafting assemblers that aren't supposed to be in there, like when you manually click them, then it starts causing problems with the thingamajig. You're supposed to use only the manual assemblers for stuff, you know what I mean? So it's probably that, you know, things like the build and repair and nanites and everything else, you know, started auto queuing in things that they're not supposed to auto queue, and then it causes conflict with Icy. That's probably the problem. I don't know. And my attempts to fix it seems to have screwed up badly. Well, now that that's over, let's just start work on construction, shall we? But how are we going to do this? A very good question. How do we want to do this? Obviously I'm going to need landing gears, but I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. Like, maybe... Why is it... Oh, yeah. Maybe something like long and thin this ways on the bottom, and then as it gets taller and taller, it gets wider. Maybe that's how I want to do it. That way it leaves like a sort of a width sort of thing for it to grab around for the like the little warp drive that I want to build. That's, you know, detachable, that stays in space. It does seem reasonable. So it'd be like long and thin. I get the feeling it's not going to be as big as I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you go right about there. Okay. Now, how are we gonna do you? Good question. Good question. Well, hey, was that? I must be seeing things. It's oops. Last episode I noticed that the build and repair wasn't working. That was my own stupidity. I always forget to turn the build and repair on whenever I build a new one. It's like, it's a little annoying that they're always off when you build a new one, but not much you can do about it. Just, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that'll be, say that for now. I'm thinking, say, this will be like my hangar, maybe? Make it, you know, long enough to actually store the mothership in. I don't know, is that long enough to store the mothership in? Maybe I should make it slightly longer. Because I'm thinking, if I say build the hangar area first, it says, well, it basically gives me an area to build the ship around, if you know what I mean. Like if I know what's the inside, then I know how I'm going to build my outside. And seeing that the hangar would be the largest part of the ship, that, you know, logically speaking, give me plenty of room to work with. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, because it'd be a bit silly if, say, I built like a nice front area and it's like, hey, you know what, the hangar needs to be like at least 4 times that space that you've built around. And then, you know, you wind up with a ship with like this fat ass middle and this tiny little head. On the other hand, I think that the ship might be sticking out of it, if you know what I mean. Because it is pretty wide. Especially with those thruster pods on the side. I wonder how tall my build and repair is. I didn't actually build a marker to check. Maybe I should do that. Just that way I know how much space I have. Even though I'm pretty sure the nanite control factory probably has a bigger range, I don't know, you know, how well the nanite control factory is working. Look, look, look! Possible target 0, current target 0. Why are you not doing your job? Why are you not doing your job? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. you need the nanite beam on it, don't you? No, duh, my mistake. Wait, that's why it wasn't building anything here. It's because I forgot. Oh my god, it's been so long since I used this thing that I completely forgot. My mistake. Okay, I'm gonna need a repair here and a projection here. Yeah, now the nanite control factory will work. Oh my god, my own stupidity surprises me sometimes. I'll just put this underneath. So that way everything's fine. It won't be able to do anything without them being powered, but you know, when they are powered, then the nanite control factory should do its job, right? Hey, look, it's got possible targets. Who would ever have thought that changing one little tiny thing would make such a huge difference? It's actually doing its job now. Surprise, surprise. Oh yeah, now I remember why I went in there in the first place. I wanted to see how tall the build and repair is. Okay, Mr. Stick, we're gonna work our way up so that way I know how much room I have to play with for the build and repair. Even though now the nanite control factory is working, you know, I shouldn't have any problems anymore. But yeah, let's just make sure that it still stays within the build and repair radius. On the other hand, I'm not entirely sure I need it to be this tall. So, yeah, maybe that's my stick for height. It's a bit tall. Maybe give myself a little bit taller. I can't believe that it's been so long since I've used an nanite control factory. I completely forgot that it requires a beacon to actually get to work. Whoops. Now, this being a megaship, I haven't actually worked on too many megaships. But normally with stuff like this, with hangars and stuff like this would be the hangar floor. However, like I said, this being a megaship, I'm pretty sure I need actual floor space for conveyors and other stuff. So this level here cannot be the floor for the hangar. I'm thinking maybe 2 or so spaces wider to give me room for the hangar. Maybe 3. So yeah, I'm gonna need this slightly taller. No, I'll just leave it a little gap. I mean, it's only conveyors, right? Yeah. This will be just for allowing things to flow through. And I need somewhere to flow through, right? Otherwise the hangar's just not gonna work. I mean, with smaller ships, you know, having, you know, just a block and stuff is perfectly fine, but when you actually need things to flow through, it's kind of a bit more spacey, but everything works in the end. But hey, you know, having a bit of a space here, it also adds as like an armor buffer, hey? So less problems there. Whoops. There. Probably do it on the roof too. Just so, you know, that's not a problem. I mean, you might want things to flow through the floor, you might want things to flow through the roof. Just never know where you want it all to flow. I got a nanite control factory and 3 build and repairs, and yet it takes so long to get any of this built. You'd think with, you know, 3 build and repairs it'd actually go pretty fast, but they also are segmented, you know. One goes that way, one goes that way, one goes in the middle. So, you know, it's not so many beams running around doing construction, it's just doing its own thing. It's not like it's concerned, you know, I don't need it to speed through construction. I mean, you know how it is. It's like, it's there, let it do its job, have fun. All I have to worry about is construction. One good thing about the fact that I built the build and repair underneath me and all that, you know, the nanite and all that, is that it's basically quick and easy access to conveyor systems. That way, you know, when I run out of parts, just have to quickly go down underneath me to fill myself up again. Oh my god, I've already chewed through half my steel plates. Looks like I need more. Oh my god, my steel plates, they're dropping so rapidly. I think I've lost 40,000. Oh my god, I need so many. And my assemblers, you know, my ones that are supposed to be doing stuff aren't doing stuff because ever since this started glitching out and the list isn't working and it's not building. Oh, wait, this is doing stuff. Oh, hello. It's actually doing something. Why is it doing something? Okay, the large steel tubes has a blueprint, but steel plates don't have a blueprint. Okay. On the other hand, it seems like my ship has pinched all my components. I don't know how that happened. Well, there goes all my steel plates. Crap. Wow, 50,000 steel plates, and this is all it's managed to construct. Oh my god. Lucky I got 2 assemblies doing the manual job, because obviously the auto assemblers don't want to do their job, and it's very frustrating. But hey, one good thing about all this construction is probably emptying up some of my cargo containers in my base. You know, things like iron and stuff haven't been used as much as I would have liked. And by having a big construction project like this, well, there's a lot of iron that's being chewed up right now. Iron produced from a crap ton of stone over time. And I think I had something like several million iron stored, all refined just from stone. Okay, we got a nice big layer of armor blocks for landing a ship in. I'll need to actually figure out the height of the ship, so that way I know, you know, how much space I gotta leave in here before I get the roof of the hangar. So how tall is this thing? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tall. Let's make this 20 tall, so that way there's plenty of room to maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's pretty dang tall. Okay, that'll be the roof of the hangar. And this will be the outer shell. This is pretty tall. Oh my god. Well, this is definitely going to be an interesting shape because it looks like it's going to be taller than it is wide. Okay. For anything that does have a blueprint, it seems to be working perfectly. But it does seem to also be having trouble figuring out how to blueprint things, because I put them in the learn menu, but yet it's just not blueprinting them. Yeah, large tubes which were, you know, have somehow managed to blueprint themselves and now working perfectly. They've gotten up to what they need. It's fine. anything that has blueprinted itself works great, but things aren't blueprinting. Okay, my problem with the learn menu might be that it says that you're supposed to only do one thing at a time and wait till it removes it, so I'll tell it to do one thing at a time and wait till it removes it. Ooh, it's got a furnace shape. A very, very small furnace shape, but still a furnace shape. Uh-oh. Ooh, don't need that falling on my ship. No, come back. Bloody falling blocks, that's dangerous. You know, mega projects inside survival are really interesting. You know, you have to have a lot of groundwork in your base done to be able to get this going. Certainly a very interesting concept. And I'm really curious to see how this will end up, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be cool. Oh. Of course, then, you know, you got gravity, which is also a problem. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was that close to the whacking stick. The high stick. Sheesh, I didn't realize I made it that tall. And looking at that there, I just realized how far away am I from my turrets? Maybe I should build some turrets on this platform, just in case. With the roof of this thing, do I want to have blast door blocks too? I mean, maybe I'll have some ships hanging from the roof? Nah, that seems a little dangerous. Maybe I'll have like platforms or something laying around elsewhere. I don't know. Having things laying from the roof sounds like a bad idea, especially if I have that inside my ship. I like this. I'm building myself a big ship to hold my big ship. What a great idea that is. It's blueprinted my steel plates. Okay, so that's the problem. I just have to tell it to blueprint one at a time and it just takes ages and ages to do its job. But now it's building stuff and I'm happy with that. Okay, what are you going to blueprint next? We'll tell you to blueprint interior plates. Hey, where'd all the steel plates go? Oh my god, look, the steel plates there. Steel plates vanish. Steel plates are there. Steel plates vanish. Sun is pinching my stuff. And in mass too. And I'm pretty sure it's this. This is like we're supposed to have steel plates, but we don't have steel plates. So I'm going to go steal your steel. No, it's not in here. Okay, then where the hell did I keep going? It's weird. Okay, I have no idea where those things are going whenever they vanish. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Now control factory is pinching them, and then they're getting pinched back. Poor thing. Yay, now I'm starting to learn the blueprints of stuff. Yes, finally, I don't have to worry about things anymore. I'll get my list blueprinted, and then I won't have to worry about assemblers and everything working weird. Because Nanite Control Factory is only designed to work with the manual ones. The build and repairs are only designed to work with the manual ones. So the normal assemblers that are for my list here can only be touched by Icy, supposedly. And with that done, well, this should no longer stockpile things when I don't want them to stockpile them. Although it is annoying that I have to stockpile 100 things like grinders and stuff like that just to get the blueprint done. Like, why? So I have to build 100 and then I have to go and disassemble 100. That's not very fair. After learning a crap ton of ingredients, I now have a huge list of stuff in my assemblers. Whoops, but oh well, I do kind of need, you know, to restock after all of the stuff went missing. I'm pretty sure they all went into my mothership. There we go, I've added a lot of blueprints, not all of them, just basically all the stuff that I need for now. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Wonder how my iron is doing. Well, that's still got a crap ton. What about in here? That's a lot less. Oh wait, no, that's still in the ship. But what about here? Oh, I still got plenty, even though I'm using a crap ton of it. Well, I spent all that time telling my thing to learn new blueprints so I don't have to worry about assemblers anymore. And this is all it's done for the whole time I was over there, basically learning one blueprint after another. Oh, that's pretty close. Well, it's flying away, so it's fine. This is all it's done despite, you know, the assemblers having plenty of time to build plenty. You really need a lot of steel plates for these things, don't you? Hey, I just realized. You know what I should do? I should put a connection in here and then connect it to the base and then park my ship in here so that way I actually know how this will actually work. Does that make any sense? It seems logical. I mean, if I have this in here parked already, then I know how this is gonna work, right? I'll do it afterwards. At the moment I'm working on the roof. I think I might need to make this wider, not just because, you know, that's wider, but also because I like to have my connections centered, and I don't know if this is, you know, able to have a centered connector yet. On the other hand, how would I go about connecting this to the base? I mean, this thing's absolutely massive. If I cannot connect a connector into here, then I won't be able to connect it to the base, right? Maybe I should just park my ship in here anyway. It's got its own build and repair in there. It can have its fun time helping build and everything, right? And that way it doesn't pinch stuff from my base anymore. I mean, that would make sense. On the other hand, I have no idea where all my platinum is. It could be in my spaceship, it could be in my base. And by separating the two, then, you know, the resources are split. I don't know. But I think after all this time, I finally have a handle on Icy. I had tons of problems with it over time, you know, with it keep producing gold solar panels and stuff like that. But now I think I finally understand how it works. You know, that whole auto-assembler queue. Because, you know, for the longest time I thought that it was supposed to just work, you know? And that's how I did with Tim. But now I think I understand it. Oh yeah, that reminds me, before I started recording, I added another refinery, basically because my spaceships were not flying around, because I'm pretty sure it filled up the cargo containers with things like stone. I basically built another refinery. It's just down here, and its sole purpose is nothing but stone. It sucks stone in and it does its job. Let's just double check to make sure it's still working. Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have no stone. Yeah. So this thing does nothing but stone to keep all the stone out of my inventory. Now, if I only had some way of disposing the gravel without it being sucked up by the nanites, that'd be nice. You know what I'm not looking forward to? Fixing this on my spaceship, because, you know, my spaceship also has blueprint problems. And now I know how it works. It does take us time to blueprint everything one by one by one. So having it that way it's got fixed on my mothership over here would be a pain in the butt too. Now, I just realized, I think in this episode, even though, you know, I haven't gotten too much done, it's basically, you know, the hangar and stuff for this spaceship, I actually feel like I've actually got a lot of stuff done in terms that I finally got the nanite working, I got my platform here, and I also finally, after I don't know how many episodes, figured out Icy and is finally getting it working, you know, with the whole auto crafting, because as you know, I've had plenty of problems, and now that it's finally solved, you know, it's like, oh my god, I can rest knowing that it's not going to keep chewing up all my platinum in gold solar cells. Okay, that is done. Got a roof, got a floor. Should I park this over here? I don't know. I probably should, but maybe I should wait till construction is done on, like, the walls and stuff. Or, you know, basically on the floors and everything, so that way just a bit more stable. I don't need, like, the thrusters burning and then, you know, removing blocks. Because, you know, when things get broken, they tend to damage everything around them, and yeah, that would be unpleasant just because the thrusters burned in a way that I didn't expect. Oh my god, my gold mine is huge now. Whoa. Okay. I definitely been getting a lot of gold and stone. Oh my god, that is huge. You can build an entirely new base inside there. Is that hangar wide enough? Because looking at this, it doesn't look like it, does it? Whoops. Guess that's, you know, perspective for you, you know what I mean? From here, it's like, oh, it's nice and small. But from here, it's like, oh my god, that's not gonna fit. That's not good. Yeah, I went from a crap ton of stuff needing blueprints to basically everything important now having blueprints and actually doing their job. Yay, that took so much effort. Yay, Icy's working, and with it, I feel like a whole bunch of my problems are solved. After all, most of the time when, you know, I'm playing but not recording, it's basically letting my refineries and assemblers run because, you know, things are just taking their sweet, sweet time. But now that I've figured Icy out, it should start stockpiling things I need. And with things stockpiled, that means no waiting, right? I just have to make sure, you know, my stockpile list is big enough so that way, you know, when I do begin construction on these things, you know, it's not a big wait because I've already got a huge stockpile. Yay! But I've got that big hangar. It's probably not big enough. I'll probably have to make it bigger. But either way, you know, I do have a lot of stuff done this episode. It just feels like things are coming together. And now I'm working on the big ship. The really, really, really big ship. This thing is going to be absolutely massive and a real beast. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, well, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button or share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye! Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. You need the nanite beam on it, don't you? No, duh. My mistake. Wait. That's why I wasn't building anything here. It's because I forgot. Oh my god.